Good morning, everybody. I just woke up. Okay, I'm always talking about my insomnia. Oh, let's get a bit of this. Bobby Stoker. Good morning. Look at that. Oh my God. Now a good day. It was already a good day. See, the thing with being an insomniac is, you can only go so long with sleeping an hour or two a day, right? And I had a real bad jag of it last week, so you eventually have to fall, right? And I did last night. I was actually texting to a couple of people, just on Facebook or whatever, and sent weird messages, in my sleep. I was talking to Hillary on the messenger, and I was telling her about the name came up of my grade 4 fucking art project partner. So I guess I had dreams last night, and I know I slept because it's like 7:30 in the morning. And I just woke up, and I checked the timing, and this was all like, I think it started around 10 or shortly after 10. It was weird, but I'm glad to be awake. I'm glad it all went good with the sleep and all. So, but it's nice to see you all this morning. Oh yeah, King of Ping, baby. It's radio day. Skinhead, fucking the real story from my perspective. I haven't cropped my hair. You know what I mean? Got my polo shirt on. I'm probably throwing on some suspenders and my Doc Marten boots. And if it's nice and warm, maybe I'll wear my Harrington. Wear dressed apart. And but yeah, it's gonna be a fucking cracking show, man. It's gonna be a lot of old dance hall reggae and rock steady and some northern soul music and some ska and some like two-tone ska. I'm gonna play some Oi bands like the Angelic Upstarts and the Cockney Rejects. I'm gonna try to fit in some more local new stuff like this. There's a killer anti-racist skinhead band out of Hamilton, I think, called Barbed Wire Braces. And they're fucking bomb, man. And probably try to play some of them. All in all, I'm pretty excited about it because I love doing the shows where I try to teach my perspective on like when I did my blues show or my or every show that has a theme, my perspective on it, and I guess everybody likes to give their opinion on something, and that's the kind of thing I like to give my opinion on is music, and hopefully shed some light on a much, it's kind of timely in a way because this year there's been a lot of resurgence of the white power bullshit in my town specifically. Like, I don't know much. I don't get out much in the world, and I don't read the newspapers. So, but yeah, there's been a real resurgence, and people claiming to be skinheads, with swastika tattoos and shit like that, and it's just like that's why when I was a kid and we all wore the boots and braces and had our hair short and looked like little fucking bobber boys and stuff like that. When the when the whole like my opinion on it is the whole skinhead thing really changed in the media in North America when Geraldo Rivera and Oprah Winfrey, who are, it's ironic because they're both visible minorities, doing talk shows with white power fucking skinheads, and both the shows ended up in fights, I think, and but basically they kind of gave the white power skinheads the upper hand. I think, if anything, like they look like idiots, but from that point on, the brand, like the North, at least in North America, the brand on skinheads was Nazis, and skinheads became that, like there's like all the skinheads were now Nazi skinheads, and you'd go to gigs and there'd be gangs of them. I go to the gigs of the roller gardens in Burlington and be a gang of, wearing your fucking whatever, your boots or your bomber jacket or whatever the fuck you had, and there'd be like gangs of fucking, like there's a Burlington Nazi skinhead gang, and they'd be like, they'd fight you for your boots, or try to fight you for your boots or whatever. Luckily, I never had that happen, but my friends had it happen too, and so yeah, that's when we kind of like adopted a different look, like we kind of disassociated ourselves from that whole look, and that whole, like I've always loved that music, ever since I was into reggae before I was into punk rock, and or around the same time, I got into all that. I started getting into music really early, and about age 11, 10 or 11, and started listening to music, and I know I liked that dance hall reggae a lot, and I liked the ska, and then I discovered, and the punk rock thing just fucking blew me out of the water, but yeah, it was a culture that we kind of identified a bit with as kids, and then it got fucking hammered by the media into this fucking thing that it wasn't to any of us, and so you don't want to be branded as a fucking Nazi, you know. You know, politics are more important than fashion sense, so I grew my hair out and took a bit of a different approach to, just stuff like that. I didn't want to be looking like a fucking Nazi, you know what I mean? And, yeah, it was funny, even stuff like red suspenders, wearing red suspenders, right? I'm like, I love my red suspenders. They're my favorite ones, but then all of a sudden they were a symbol of being a fucking Nazi skinhead, and it's like, can't wear those anymore, or like wearing red fucking shoelaces in your boots, it's a fucking color, and branded you as a white power skinhead. I guess now, there's some white power skinhead group called the Proud Boys or something stupid like that. And one of the staples of the skinhead clothing is the polo shirt, especially the Fred Perry polo shirt, which I don't have a Fred Perry shirt, but there's one of the really nice Fred Perry shirts is it's black with like yellow piping. It's a very nice shirt, and if I had one, it's something I'd want to wear all the time. But I guess that's the symbol of this fucking white power fucking skinhead group in wherever the fuck they are in the States, or where they're the UK. I don't even know where the fuck they are. But so you can't wear those without looking like a fucking Nazi. It's stupid. It's stupid. I always say, like I wear red laces in my Doc Marten boots now, and I wear my red suspenders all the time. And whatever. I'm almost 50 now, and I don't give a fuck. I don't identify as a fucking skinhead or a fucking anything. I'm not a teenager anymore, But I always say, the day the fucking Nazis telling me how to dress or telling me what kind of color I can fucking wear or is, the day they fucking win, right? Because you're giving them the upper hand. Like, fuck that shit, So, whatever. I'm kind of ranting here, but I'm just excited to do this fucking skinhead show today because it was a big part of my life as a teenager, and it's like I like to try to do educational music shows. So that's the long and the short of it, really. You get to see me. I got this is me after a fucking full night's sleep, and I don't feel like I'm fucking full of hot pokers. I feel fucking back and fighting for pow pow pow, and it's good. So I'm excited to do radio today. I'm even excited to walk there, It's like a fucking 45-minute walk from my house or hour walk from my house or something. But it's good to feel good, is what I'm saying. It's fucking real good. So, yeah, I hope you all can tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stream it live on TrentRadio.ca and or listen to it at 92.7 CFFF in Peterborough and wherever. It doesn't go very far, but the surrounding area. And yeah, we're going to be fucking bringing in spring with some fucking rock steady, dancehall reggae, and fucking cool ass music, man. And I hope you all can be there. So, until then, be well, stay free, and have a fucking awesome day. I'm gonna have an awesome day. So yeah, I hope you do too. Okay, be well.